Hello everyone. Let's solve the Leetcode problem number 79, word search. So what the question says, given an m into n grid, m is nothing but rows and n is nothing but columns. So grid of characters, word and a string word. Return true if the word exists in the grid. So this is a grid they have shown. We have to return true if the word already exists in the, if a word exists in the grid. So the word can be constructed from letters of sequentially adjacent cells. This one, the word can be constructed from the letters of sequentially adjacent cells, where adjacent cells are horizontally or vertically neighboring. So here you can see the adjacent cells are horizontally or vertically neighboring as well, right? So the same letter cell may not be used more than once. They have strictly given here, you have to concentrate on this thing. The same letter cell may not be used more than once. So we have to use the letter only once. We have to consider the letter only once, right? So in the example, we can see A, B, double C, E, D. So A is present, B is present, C is also present, another C is present. So A, B, double C is there, and E and D. So the complete word is present. So here the outputs we have got is true. In the second example also, second example is similar to this, the first example. In the third example, we have A, B, C and D. So we have A here, this one, we have B as well, we have C as well, but we don't have another B. B is only present once. If we had B in this one, B in the grid, so we would have returned this one, true. So B is not present. B is present only once, and it is not getting repeated in the this one grid, right? So we are returning false in this case. So let's write the code, and I'll try to explain you by taking the example 1. So what I'll do, I just come here. Initially, what we will do, let's take the, let's create the helper function to perform DFS search for the first word. So I'll just come here. In my case, I'll just take function exist helper and just give exist helper word I, J and K. These things. Then if the entire word is found, we will be returning true, right? So this point, if the entire word is found in the grid, then we will be returning true. Obviously, we are returning true. So what I do is K equals length of the word. Nothing but I just give, just give me a second. Length of the word. Then we will return true. And next, what we will do, if out of bounds, if the letters are out of bound, then we will be returning false, quite obviously. So I'll just give here, if I is less than 0 or J is less than 0 or I greater than length of the board and J greater than nothing but rows and columns greater than this one is column, right? Bold of length minus 1, length of the board. Then what we will do, we will return false in this. So this is simple. So what we are doing here, what we have done till now, first we are checking if the entire word is found in the grid. So if the entire word is found, then we will be returning true. Then if out of bounds, then we are returning false. So for both, we have made use of the if condition, right? So next, what we will do, if the current cell matches the current character of the word. So again, I am telling, if the current cell matches the current character of the word, suppose this one and this one, what we will do, we will temporarily mark the current cell as visited. You can see here, if A has matched this one, A, so we will be temporarily marking this one. We will temporarily mark the current cell as visited. So that's why they have showed this one in yellow color, right? Similarly, it's same for B, C, C, E, and D as well. So how can we write this one? Is board I and J. Then we have to temporarily mark the current cell as visited. How can we do that? I'll just take temp equals board of I and J. So here, board of IJ, and yeah, IJ, we will mark this one as hash, right? I'll just take this one, consider this one, we'll mark this one hash. Next step, what we will do, we will recursively search in all 4 possible directions, up, down, left, and right. We will recursively check for here, suppose see this one, up, left, right, and down, right? So how can we write that? I'll just make use of if condition again. If exist helper, so this one, we are making use of the recursive function, right? I'll just copy this one. Let me paste it over here. So let me, just give me a second. So exist helper of, what are all the parameters we have? Board, word, I plus 1, comma, k plus 1. So just this one, let me copy the same thing here. We have to check for 4 directions, right? Up, down, left, and right. So I'll just come here and next, yeah. Okay, I'll make the necessary changes, right? Just copy this one. Just give me a second. And this one, I'll make this one to I minus 1. This one, I'll just make this one to I. Next. So I have made mistake here. Just give me a second. This has to be I plus 1, J, then K plus 1. I forgot J here. I minus 1, J and K plus 1. Here I, J plus 1 and K minus 1. Finally, we have I, J minus 1, so that's K plus 1. This is fine. I just remove this one, or let me close this process here. So we are making use of the if condition. Let's open the flower phrases. So we will recursively search in, we are recursively searching in all 4 possible directions, right? So if found, then we will return true. Else restore the current cell after the exploration. So I'll just give board of IJ. When I'll just give, in my case, this has to be 10, I think. 10 by 2, right? Yeah, this has to be 10. If it's no match found in any direction, so we don't have the particular word in this guide. So if no match found in any direction, what we are doing, we are just returning false. So I'll just come here. Finally, just return false. So I'll just come in the main function. So here what we are doing, first initially we will loop through the each cell in the board. So nothing but this one, and this one. So we will loop through each cell in the board. How can we do that? For that, I'll just make use of the for loop. One let rows and columns we have to consider, right? I and J less than length of the board. So next one, J equals length of the board. Let's increment the J. So if the helper function that we have took here, exist helper, returns true, then the word exists in the board, right? If it returns false, then the word doesn't exist in the board. So I'll just consider here. Yeah, let me just consider. Did I do anything? So let me consider here this one. Let me copy this one. Let me paste it over here. Style quote board and just copy the parameters as well. I paste it. IJ word I word IJ 0. What I do? I guess and just return true. So this is fine. Then next what I do, if no match is found, so we will just return false, right? So I just return false. So let me format this document once. Let me hit the submit. What we are getting here, unexpected token. This one semicolon. So yeah, here this has to be ours, right? So I'll just format this again. Let's make the submit. Wrong answer there, A, B, C, E. So third one, that has to be calls, right? So somewhere we have done the mistake. So here, what mistake I have done is, here we are checking if the current cell matches the current character of the word. So this one has to be current character of the word, right? That is nothing but word of skip. We are checking current cell matches the current character of the word. So this I forgot. So just format this again and let me hit the submit. Oh, this is correct. Again, I'm getting for. Let's check. So here, this has to be plus size. Like this is not minus, so this has to be plus size. Then now let me hit the submit and check again. So now this works correctly, right? Just for the reference, this one and just give move down. This one has to be move up. Has to be move right. Final one has to be left. So this is fine. So yeah. Next, let's understand by taking this example. First example, right? So we will understand with this example, right? So the word that is mentioned here is ABCCED. So first what we will do, we will start from the board 0, 0. This one, right? A matches with the first character of the word. So we will mark 0, 0 as visited and move to the next character. So this one you can see, this is already marked. This is yellow color. This we are marking and we are moving to the next character. So first, what we have done, we have checked for A. It is present in 0, 0 and we have marked as visited. Next, we will check for B. So B matches the second character of the word. We are marking 0, 1 as visited. This one, 0, 1, right? This one is 0, 1 and we are marking this one as visited. So, and we will move to the next character. Next, what we will do, we will consider C, right? The next character is C in this one. Here you can see AB is completed. Now C. Now C matches with the third character of the word. Nothing but this one. So again, what we will do, we will mark the word 0. Just give me a second. 0 to this one as visited, and we will move to the next character. So next character is nothing but here it is again C. You can see here AB double C, right? This is just C. This is looking like A. sorry, this will be C again. So C matches the fourth character of the word. We will mark the board 1 and 2. Nothing but this one, 1, 2, right? C matches the nothing but B, column number 2, row number 1, right? 1, 2. This one. We will mark this one as visited and we will move to the next character. So next character we have in the example is E, right? A-B-C-C-E. So E for E matches the fifth character of the word. This one, we will mark the board 2, 2. So this one you can see here 2, 2. Nothing but I have this one. So we will mark this one. This is already in the yellow. So these 5 things are now marked visited and we will move to the next character. Next character after E is nothing but D. So D matches the sixth and the final character. This one you can see. The final character of the word. All characters are matched now. This one. This is present in 2, 1. You can see here. This one we will mark. So you can see the yellow color as well. A, B, C, C, E, D. So all the characters are matched now. So all the characters that are present in the word are matched in the grid as well. You can see here. So we will return true. So that's what we have got in the output. So I hope this is clear. Next, what will be the time complexity and the space complexity? Just give me a second. So the time complexity would be big O of m into n into 4 to the power of n. Why the time complexity is big O of m into n into 4 to the power of l? Because m here is number of rows, n is nothing but the number of columns, and l is the length of the word. So why the time complexity is big O of m into n into 4 to the power of l? The main function scans each cell that is big O of m into n, and the helper function explores 4 possible directions. This one you can see here clearly. 4 possible direction, up, down, right and left we are making use of, right? So for each character. So helper function explores the 4 possible directions for each character in the word. Nothing but big O of 4 to the power of n. First one, the main function scans each cell big O of m into n. Second helper function, we are exploring the 4 possible directions for each character. Nothing but big O of 4 to the power of n. So overall time complexity would be big O of m into n into 4 to the power of n. So what would be the space complexity? The space complexity would be big O of n. In this case, L is nothing but the length of the word. Why is the space complexity is big O of L? The recursion, we are making use of the recursion stack, right? So here you can clearly see we can make use. We are making use of the recursive function, and nothing but the recursion stack, which can go as deep as length of the word in the worst case. So the space complexity, overall space complexity would be big O of N. So here I'll come. I just mark this one to big O of m into n into 4 to the power of n. This one. Next, let me come here. The overall space complexity would be big O of n. Nothing but n is the length of the word. So I'll just comment this one. So yeah, this is it. Thanks for watching, guys.